Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Makeba Williams and I'm coming out of beautiful Atlanta. And I know you've seen the title, How Cold Showers Stimulate Femininity Within. And there are so many benefits when it comes to cold exposure. Now, I am on this journey and it's not new. You know, honestly, I've been doing this for a while. Really going deeper in terms of self-care and not necessarily the foundation of it. You know, you have the beauty influencers, they're doing amazing with educating you all about the significance of having an esthetician, what products are great for you, healthy for you. But I want to go a little further than that. Then what's the latest exfoliation, or what's the latest great primer. I just want to dive a little deeper, and I appreciate what I have been learned because I have learned so much. Okay, I'm on this thing of internal. Like I really want to go into areas that we typically wouldn't go into. Now, I'm not trying to do a lot of masculinity. That I am not promoting, okay? That's why I have the beautiful roses here to, when you get there, it's how you get there. And everybody's route is differently. So their process is not wrong. It's just not aligned with what I do. But I've noticed the last 5-7 years when it comes to manifestation, when it comes to visualization, journaling, I'm just seeing it differently now. It's been a paradigm shift, a major one. So I said I want peace with my multi-millionaire vision. I want peace. And some millionaires tell you can't get it like that. You got to be aggressive. You got to be hungry. You got to be beast. I was once that, but to a certain point. And I began to lose my femininity. I'm like, this is not me. Women that there was a time where they pursued to make a difference, that I want to move in peace. And you can't convince me any other kind of way. Now, I'm not saying you can't apply pressure. I never said that. It's just, I don't have to lose my femininity to do it. You get what I mean? So, now I'm on this thing, where could I take my energy, my sponge, because I'm a learner. I absorb. I like to, it's like they say in the Bible, sit at the feet. Wisdom, God wisdom, as some would say. I like to sit with the elders. Where can I go? Take my energy, my spirit, my practices, my rituals, my routine, my vision, and learn in peace, right? And continue on this journey of becoming a multi-millionaire to make a difference, because that's what I plan on doing. Nobody can tell me any difference. You know, some people got their multi-millionaire vision for other reasons, and I respect that. And so I said, I got online and I began to look up millionaires, and I'm like, ooh, it's very thunderous. It's loud. It's loud. And I said, okay. And it's been like this for a while. See, people don't understand. I was on YouTube some years ago when I started social work wealth to teach social workers how to create, use their gifts and talents to create income. I was on YouTube. It was a different time. Then I started Luxurious Wealth Online, how to have a premium brand, create premium digital, just all of that. It was still different, but it was shifting, but now where it is today. And today, it's very fluid. There are so many narratives going on. And it's about finding your tribe in the coaching world. That's what they say. You know, find your tribe. And to me, I just want to create wealth, right? Longevity. And but I want to be able to bless others with my wealth. And there's work to be done, but I want to work at a level where my femininity still exists. I'm not the boss chick, although I have been a boss. It's so masculine. I've been a boss for a while. Commercial cleaning business, for goodness sake. And I noticed my femininity was being stripped. It just was being taken, robbed. I don't want that anymore. I want femininity, right? When I touch, I want it to turn to gold, but with grace, fresh breath air, you know, a lot of love, a lot of, come on. So I asked myself, okay, Makeba, where can you go online just to continue your journey in peace and transparency, you know, being authentic? I said YouTube, because YouTube say be yourself, you know what I mean? I said, okay, I'll do that. But then I say, before I begin to really show what my journey really is, let me do some therapeutic things on me, because my femininity for 13 years has been stripped. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I may follow certain women, because they may specialize in certain things. So I may like their video, I may put it on loop and just watch it and watch it and watch it, because it's feeding my spirit. Now when it comes to therapy and all of that, I'm a social worker. I'm not looking for that. I'm seeking, my heart is seeking women, and I'm open to men, you know, who internally take care of themselves. And this goes back to the money. So everybody now, I feel a lot of people is teaching how to become a multimillionaire. Okay, respect that, but it's all over. So I said, okay, typically, okay, I can use Spelman College as an example. When ladies go to Spelman, they're not necessarily thinking about being a nurse. Their focus is to be a doctor or the director or own a hospital. Elevated thinking. Do you see where I'm going with this? So I said, okay, it's very thunderous online when it comes to becoming a millionaire. And I want to respect people's pages, you know, channels and stuff. So I'm like, what are billionaires doing? What are they really doing? You know? And I'm not talking about, so let me explain. I'm not talking about how they're making their money. No, because before you become a billionaire, you have to become a millionaire, right? We're not talking about how they make their money, what they do with their money. That's not what I'm interested in. No. Mentally, what are they doing? That's what I became interested in. How a billionaire mentally function, especially during this era we're in, because paradigm is shifting. You got to be mentally stable. What are some of the practices they're implementing? Because a billionaire is not thinking like a millionaire. He or she will have certain type of practices. I said that's what I'm interested in. It's kind of quiet. Now you have different billionaires in different industries. I don't know all billionaires. No, I haven't done that kind of research. But I was interested to know what are some of their self-care practices. Guess what they did when they were once upon a time making six figures? They did certain things. And then once they elevated and elevated, their self-care practices begin to elevate. Now, some things is gonna stay loyal. They're gonna always do it. But I was interested to know. So I said, let me began to look at multimillionaires and billionaires' self-care practices. Not how they get their money or what they do with their money. No. How they think. How they go about thinking on a day-to-day. How they respond. How they interact. How they keep themselves calm. How they able to receive clarity. That's what I'm interested in. So I began, and it's honestly started some years. Recently I said 7 years, it was even longer than that, because I've been an entrepreneur, commercial cleaner entrepreneur for 13 years. So, and it started before that. Some of the things, my philanthropic work started a long time ago. But I said I was interested to know what they do. Okay, so I'm discovering some of these things respectfully, you know what I mean? Now, I'm not out here doing heavy research. I have not called a billionaire. They live, I wouldn't necessarily say recluse lives. They got to be very strategic how they move. So some golden nuggets are dropped, you know what I mean? They kind of leave a little bit of their aroma of wisdom around. You just got to know how to sniff it and smell it. So I have discovered one of their practices. Well, I've discovered a lot of them, but one today is about cold exposure. And this is not exclusively to just billionaires, also multimillionaires and millionaires, and people who are in the same position that I'm in, and they have this big vision, and they know that they have to think a certain way, react a certain way, you know what I mean? And one is cold exposure. And as I said earlier, you have Wim Hof. He is popular, and Andrew Huberman. And look, it's other people. I apologize that I don't know everybody. But Wim Hof came up, and Andrew Huberman. These people are huge when it comes to cold plunging, cold exposure, cold showers, anything cold. And of course, like I said, athletes, military, anybody or injury, they use cold methods. Now, when I say femininity, if you think about it, if you begin to incorporate certain practices, self-care practices into your life, you're going to look a certain kind of way. And that's what I was talking about earlier with the beauty. They're gonna look beautiful, My sisters, they're out there doing it. They're looking beautiful, fabulous, while making money. But I want to take it beyond the beauty, right? And I'm not saying they're not doing that. It's just where I want to be. I want to be in a space of men and women. And to me, it's more about the mind. You can start talking about quantum physics, all of that good stuff. I get it. I'm always interested in why people do what they do. But today is about cold therapy, and I plan on at least 3-4 times a week incorporate cold therapy into my ritual or routine, as some would say. And so I'm excited, but I'm also concerned with this and making sure I stay consistent, because as I shared, I do hot. So for me to take my body temperature from extreme hot water to cold is going to be quite interesting. But I will definitely incorporate this in the morning with my morning routines. So my morning routines consist of prayer, meditation, visualization, journaling, breath work. What else? Now I'm going to incorporate cold therapy and some other things that I will introduce on my channel as time progresses. And I will be officially launching this fall. I'm excited, okay? So I know I've been inconsistent with some things. I know I've started some things and stopped. And it's not that. It's just because entrepreneurship has shifted me. And I'm getting ready to get a grip on that and we're gonna work this thing out, right? So I can be dedicated and be here every day. So let's talk about some of these benefits that some have shared. Let's talk about some of these. Let's talk about some of these benefits. And as I was saying, so good. With some crystal ginger. As I was saying, when you begin to really internally work on yourself, it's amazing, because your mind has so much clarity. You can receive divine downloads a lot better. You can critically think, execute, and I see so many benefits from cold therapy. I'm like, okay, sign me up. Now, like I said, it's just like working out. I have observed this workout movement. So I have a DB method machine where it doesn't require me to go anywhere. I can work on it. And one of the reasons why I chose that is because I wanted to work on from my lower chest on down. You know, I don't want to look too masculine. I'm good on that. I'm not interested in that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I want my body, my mind, my soul to be 100% at its capacity of femininity. I'm on a journey for that. I'll never forget, I had a professor ask the class, it's not what you do while you're living, it's how people remember you after you're gone. And my legacy is to, my legacy has always been philanthropic. I want people to know me as that. Femininity. So I want you to think about it. Think about the women when you were growing up, depending on your age, how their touch was so warm, graceful, loving, welcoming. We're in a cold world now. You can't even speak to some. You can't even speak to people. You say hello, they're looking at you. You can't say good morning. You know what I mean? Good afternoon, hello. People are afraid, or something is mentally going on. And there's a few other things I would like my legacy to be. So cold therapy, I said I want to start in the shower, because I know, going back to the working out. The working out, I'm really loving the Pilates, because I love how the body look, and I'm loving the cycle, the spin cycle. Okay. Yoga, I think I prefer Pilates. Hardcore training. Now I can run. I can see me running, because I feel running will help the entire body. But masculine workout, I'm good. You know, I'm all right. I decline on that for now. But I feel Pilates will be my thing, and cycling, because eventually I'm going to put the DB method to the side. I'm going to still own it and get on it, because it has been very helpful. But I want to work on this area, because when I gained weight, I gained it in this area, probably 125, 130. I'm going to be around 125, something like that. Yeah. So I need to lose some, but everybody says I'm skinny. But I can see it when I'm on video, especially when I'm sitting down meditating. I can see, like, up in here I've gained. But everybody say I'm less than 125. They argue me down. You about they'll say you're about 118 or 115. I'm like, no, I'm about 120, I'm about 125, 130. They don't believe it. They'll argue me down. They're like, you're much skinnier than that. So I do want to take Pilates. I feel Pilates, the Pilates ladies, their bodies are beautiful, and I love that. It looks very feminine, sexy. I like that. But they were saying, you know, once you take Pilates for so long, your body stops. It's just, that's what it is. So You know, right now it's Pilates and cycling. And I would love to do some other stuff. But let's talk about the benefits of cold showers. Because like I said, once you start to really work on that internal, anything, any elements, any thing that's toxic that's attacking your body, this will be beneficial as well. Besides your, you know, you're doing other things like vitamins, eating healthy, and you know, I'm definitely on that track. So the first one, it says enhance immunity. And by the way, there are a plethora of articles on cold exposure, cold therapy, cold, anything cold. You can go learn more in depth. You have enhanced immunity, okay, improved metabolism, weight loss. That's interesting. You have reduced muscle soreness. I don't have any aches on my body. No, circulation. Now you can tell decreased inflammation can be probably one of the popular ones why people do cold exposure or cold therapy, because you know that's something that a lot of people deal with. So pain, workout recovery, and it's more. So if you think about it, you begin to incorporate cold showers or plunging, or however you want to look at it. Like I said, they have cryotherapy. I think you'll start to see a significance in your body. You know, think about it. When your body is at its healthiest, typically your mind is as well. And that goes back to when your body is healthy, your mind is healthy, your soul, you have no choice but to continue to go higher, elevate, quantum leap, all of that. And when it comes to you creating your wealth, there it is. You know, how one can create when the body is in pain. How one can create, you know, you got tons of inflammation going on. Pain and no circulation. Your mind is actually on the pain. So that's why I was saying, one of the reasons I am so into wanting to know. Now, let's be authentic. When you start talking about billionaires, they probably got workout equipment at home. They're going to have the best of the best. So that goes back to them leaving their aroma. You got to understand they're going to share some things, because some things they may share and it may go over our heads. They may say something like, I want to get into this air machine. $75,000 air machine. So you got to get a little creative. Okay, so if they do air quality, and they go do breathing, oxygen tank, that means you may need to go do some type of oxygen regimen locally. So you're getting a percentage of what they do. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? We can't do everything they do, right? But when they leave their aroma, and typically it's pretty good. Now, the people that I follow, they have good souls. They're pretty good people. You know what I mean? So some are going to be a little bit more spiritual. They may say read your Bible. Some may be more into physical health. They may say workout. So you kind of like, it's like a puzzle. You kind of put it together. You know what I mean? And make it fun, and with respect. Like I said, you know, you don't be just calling up a person saying, "Hey, how you do such and such." You know, I've heard guys say that. Some guys say they've talked to. One guy was saying he's talked to so many millionaires and billionaires. I thought that was phenomenal. But I think his perspective was how to make money. You know what I mean? Everybody want to know how they make money, and I get it. No, how do you think? For me, because if you can give me some golden nuggets, I can take my vision and customize it for me, because the truth is, how you make your wealth does not necessarily mean it's designed for me. And when you're coming from your inner vision, right, your authentic life assignment, there it is. I know my desire is to become a full-time philanthropist. And I'm not afraid to say this. I've said it before. I want to be able to donate at least $1 million a year. So I know I got to play big. And in order for me, and I'm not talking about donate $1 million to just one charity. I want to be able to collectively spread it out. I really, really want to give back. We just recently, and I'm going to do a video on this, so I don't want to say too much, had a beautiful soul donate $100 million to Spelman. I want you to think about that. I'm just going to say a beautiful soul. I'm doing a video on this because that's my language. I'm like, my time is coming. It's coming, okay? But I said she donated $100 million to Spelman College, where I graduated. How beautiful is that? So that's what I'm saying. And I don't want to become a philanthropist just for y'all, just for my name to be everywhere. No. I'm giving you an example. You know, we talk about people buying $100 million for other beautiful things, right? We can talk about that too. Let's not discriminate. You know what I mean? One is not better than the other. Let's all say we all in this big beautiful pie, delicious pie together. I just feel like my time is coming. And that is inspirational for me. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Now, of course, you have to have that kind of money. She is not on a smaller scale. You know, she comes from, she's been working. She's accumulated that. So her $100 million will be beautifully used, right? At Spelman College. So that's how I feel. That's the point of me taking all these beautiful ingredients so I can be that woman and have that critical thinking, think at my highest level, quantum leap, all of the beautiful things, so I can sustain and stay on this journey. Because when you're not applying yourself, I'm telling you right now, you become weary, doubtful, and worried, and then you go into another space of, is it possible? Then you go into another space of, should I quit? Before I even get that far, let me begin to pour inside. And it's okay for the exterior. We want to look good in all areas, absolutely. But for me right now, it's my inner beauty. I want my soul right. I want my mind to stay where it is in terms of thinking, but nourished, right? Because I love how I think. Something just wrong. Because I absolutely adore how I think. But there's nothing wrong with tune-ups. There's nothing wrong with enhancing, you know what I mean? So I love my methods, I love my practices, but also I want to advance, right? Not totally change, no, but I want to enhance, increase my thinking, self-care treatments, mentally, you know what I'm saying? And in order, like I say, to apply this, continue to apply this journey at the highest level, one must pour into themselves. So what I did, I purchased an instant read thermometer. So the water, from my understanding, they say it's supposed to be 60. Yeah, so it says cold shower. Okay, so it says cold therapy, also called cryotherapy. Uses exposure to cold temperatures to cool the body's tissues for therapeutic reasons. Show up my alley. There are several ways to apply cold therapy, including cold showers, which involve lowering the water temperature below 60 degrees. So I went and purchased for 2 to 3 minutes. Now let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, you know I will not be doing this for 2 to 3 minutes starting out, right? So when we get in the shower, I'm going to show you the temperature right here. I purchased the instant read thermometer, and I'm gonna show the thermometer before I get in the shower, and then I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna put it in the shower and test the temperature, make sure it's 60 degrees. Get in the shower, and we'll see how long I stay. Now I'm gonna give you an update on my next video on what happened after, because after we need to sit down probably for a minute. Okay, I'm not gonna come back in here and talk about it. So my next video, which will be next week or within the next couple of days or so, I will share, because I told you I'm going to incorporate this in my morning rituals, how I felt with my first one. This is my first official today doing a cold shower treatment. So I'm excited, a little like, but concerned, because like I said, I'm used to hot steaming bubble baths, showers, and all of that. So I will continue to take my hot steamy showers and bubble baths. However, I want to incorporate cold therapy in my morning routine. And I need to talk to someone more in the medical field about, should I even make my water as hot as I do? I don't know, right? And then maybe later in the future we can do the plunge, but I'm not so quick to do that. I want to keep this feminine, fun, and on purpose with good intention, because this is bigger than just a cold shower. This is putting me at a level where I'm thinking higher. Okay, this is it, my body. I don't want to make this out to be show and tell per se. I'm just opening up my world and letting you all know some of the things that I am doing to stay on this journey to this philanthropic assignment that God has put in my heart. Okay, so let's prepare and let's go get in the shower. This is so good. And the next time I do this video, I'll do a sit down and give you a follow-up. The next video, I'll actually do an update on what happened with the first one, but eventually you will just see me do cold showers, and I'll put on the screen how many seconds or minutes as I mature and grow in this particular part of my rituals. Okay, I'm about to cut on the shower. Let me cut it on. Okay, I just cut on the shower. And I'm gonna let it run for a minute or so. Okay, there it is. So you see, I haven't used it yet. Okay, so I just took it out the bag. It's brand new, and I'm gonna let the water run for just a few, and I'm gonna put this actually in the shower for the temperature purposes to make sure it's at 60 degrees. Okay, so the shower's been running for a while. Look at this. Okay, so the shower's been running for a while. So let's check the temperature. So it's important when you turn your shower on to not cut it up, because you know as you go up, depending on, you know, how yours is designed, it gets warmer. So like if you turn mine on, it goes straight to the cold, the direction that I go. So cut it on slow. Alright, let's look at it. Nope, it's at 65. So let me cut it down some more. Cold. It's nice and cold. This is how you want your ice water, or your iced tea or lemonade. Nice and cold and chill. Okay. Okay, and just cut it down some more. Woo! Okay, let me check the temperature. Okay, it's almost there. Let me let you all see. Okay, there it is. See? It's almost there. It's right at... Okay, I believe now it should be right at 60. It took a minute. So you have to be careful because if you cut the water like how my shower is designed, when you cut the water on, you can't cut it on too aggressively because the temperature goes down. Like, I mean, it gets warmer. So you have to be very careful when you do this method. Also, the water pressure can make a difference as well. So what you may want to do is, and first of all, make sure you look up the benefits of this, because I didn't go into too much of a detail. I just gave the benefits, I listed them, but I didn't really teach or anything like that. So I highly recommend for you to do that first. So my temperature is right at around 60. So I'm going to show it to you. And it actually feels good on my hand. I can honestly say that. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna let you all see where I'm at with this. Oh, faking it. Now, when I began to do this on a regular, I won't do this part. You all will know my temperature will be at 60, okay? Okay, so I had it at 60. So now I'm about to get in the shower. And I'm going to time myself. All right, let's see how long I can do that. So let me jump in the shower. Okay, y'all. I'm in the shower, okay? And this water is cold. Okay, so let me do my timer. Okay, okay, start. Okay, so that has started. All right, so I'm about to get it, like, gradually put myself in this water, okay? Oh my God, it's so cold. It's so different when it's on your hands. So I'm gonna do my hands first and my feet. Oh my God. Oh, but you know what I will say? Your body goes into shock, like alertness. Like I can really feel it. Like, okay, so I've done my hands and my feet, and I'm gonna do my legs. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This, look, it's amazing. It's very rejuvenating. It's like fresh, but it's also intense. Oh my gosh. Gosh, it's so cold. Okay, so I just did my knees. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. So now I'm doing the back of my. Oh. Okay. Oh. Now I did the back of my leg. Oh my gosh. Okay, but like I said, it's like very intense. And so far, oh my God, my arms. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, so the front of my legs. Oh, oh my God. So I'm not passing out or anything like that. I just, part of my body, it's like rejuvenation. It's like, oh my gosh. I just did my shoulder. Oh. 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 God. Okay, so now, okay, I'm gonna do the bottom half of, it's like funny at the same time. It's like funny at the same time. Okay, so keep going. I'm not gonna quit. Oh, ooh, oh my gosh. I did my legs. Oh my God, the side of my legs. Now I noticed once your body hits the cold water, it gets a little better over time. I'm doing my shoulder. Woo, Jesus. Woo. Okay, I did my arms. Okay, now I'm doing the left. I know. Let me correct. I haven't done both of my arms. I did one of them. Okay, so now. Oh God. What are these people thinking? But I like this process because I love a challenge. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm doing my legs again because I would rather move in moderation and grace than to move. Where you on that? Than to move and try to do my whole body. I'd rather say I did parts of my body the first time and they're effective than to say I did my whole body but I was in the water for 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Okay, so my feet are still getting wet. My lower, oh my God, my legs are getting wet. Okay, and like I said, I can tell the difference. Like it shocks your body in a positive way. Now, I would not recommend for anybody to do this until you consult with your doctor and read up on it. Okay. Woo! I have to put that in there. Woo! Okay, so okay. Now I've done. Ooh! I've done my lower back, all my legs. Okay. Okay. Woo! Okay, I've done that. My front. Woo! Okay. Okay. Woo, my shoulder, my left shoulder. Okay. And my legs. Okay, I haven't done my complete back, but I've done, oh my gosh. Oh, I've done the lower part of my back. All of that is wet. My legs, my feet. Oh my God, my right shoulder. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. And my left shoulder. This was actually fun. It was really fun. I can say that. And it tells me how much willpower I have right now. And I can see why athletes do it because it's actually, it's like fresh, but it's also intense. Oh, I did my right hip. I just haven't done the front complete of my body and the complete back of my body. I've done half from like the waist all the way down. The total side, the side I'm able to do, I'm sitting right up under the 60-degree temperature. It's just running. Okay, I can say that. Oh, Jesus. The left side of my shoulder, all of the water is on my right side, my hip. Woo! Woo! Now I'm hitting some of my stomach. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. And then my lower part. Actually, this is really rejuvenating. It really is. I highly recommend, but before you do this, please consult with your doctor. Consult with your doctor, healthcare practitioner, whomever, and read up on it to see the benefits. Okay, I just did my back, only on like the right side. This is really good. And the water is 60. Ooh, 60. Woo, shit. I mean, shoot. It's 60. Ooh, okay. And I just did my left shoulder. This was amazing. Now, am I ready to do ice plunge? Absolutely not. Oh my gosh. It just hit my right side in the front, which is good. Ooh. Okay. So, woo. This, I can actually say, I'm so happy for myself. I can do this a few times a week starting out. And I can actually incorporate this into my morning routine. And eventually what I'll do is I put on a bathing suit and you all will actually come in here with me and see me do the process. So I'm going to build up to it, and when I'm ready to expose like everything, I'll put on a bathing suit. You got to excuse my shower cap. I'll put on a bathing suit and bring you all in here so you can see the entire process. Wouldn't that be amazing? So I'll say I highly recommend for everybody to participate in this. If you can, consult with your doctor, number one, and read up on it and begin to do cold therapy. This is actually amazing. Wow, who never thought it? Oh God, this is really, oh, I did my front, okay. This is really good. Okay. This is a good practice. This is a good health practice. All right, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, Makeba. Okay, I'm doing my back. Look, I'm doing my